MathBanz, a modified headbands. The objective of this board game is to develop math skills such as addition and subtraction, as well as being able to read clocks or signal what time it is without a problem, to develop such skills for the future and be prepared for what's next.
Instructions. In order to play the game, you need to make two teams of two people, and on every team there will be two roles, a helper and a guesser. Teams 1's guesser will put on a headband, and the helper will aid the guesser to get the answer to as many cards as possible. Team 2 will do the same, and at the same time both teams will have 3 minutes to get as many cards right as possible. After the 3 minutes are up, the pair with the most points wins.
There is a pile full of cards which the guesser will draw one at a time and put on his forehead to figure out which the answer is. If a team draws a card with a number between 1 and 15 on it, the helper will roll the dice to see if this will be either a subtraction or an addition problem. If the card had the number 10 on it, for example, and the dice rolled to determine it would be an addition problem, the guesser would, for example, say, "What's 5 plus 5?" And the helper would say, 10. Now he has guessed the number on the card and gained 1 point, and the team will draw a new card.
The second type of card is one that tells you what time it is, for example, 10:25. With this number, the helper will grab the clock with movable hands and put the hour and minute handles on the time 10:25. The helper will show the guesser this clock, and he will read it and say, for example, "Oh, it's 10:25." And with that, the team earns another point and draws a new card.
The third and last type of card is one that has an image of a clock. The helper will read the card and tell the guesser what time it is on the clock, for example saying, "The clock says 9:25. With that info, the guesser will grab the Velcro clock and move the hour and minute handles to the right place. If the Velcro clock and the clock in the new card have the same time displayed on them, the team earns a point and draws a new card.
The teams will perform as many rounds as they please, and in the end, the team with the most points wins and the least points loses. The materials are cards. The cards are the main element of the game. They have numbers or images of clocks. Dice. This is an extremely important aspect of the game, since it tells the players if they'll do addition or subtraction. Velcro clock with movable hands. Kids will have to place the clock's hands according to the time they are given to win the game. These are used along with the cards. Timer. We'll stop the round to count the points. 2 headbands, one for each pair. These are worn in the player's head so that they can't place a card on it and guess what they are.